What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it.
Well, everyone believes this fight has went too far. The racial lines have been crossed. But isn't that why you're here? You're here to watch this fight. And this is why people have these pressers. Because you need story. It's not good enough to have one great fighter fight someone else that's great, or two undefeated fighting each other. You need to have a story to intrigue the audience. These two guys are on the rise. That's why they have promotion. That's why they do this, to intrigue you to watch the fight. Now, this is an MMA fighter who's never had a professional fight, fighting not just a boxer, but the greatest boxer probably arguably in the history of the sport, who's never lost or tasted defeat. Never have we seen such a gap between one fighter and another fighter as far as experience. Now, the intrigue is this guy who's loud, boisterous, rude, obnoxious guy. He's beloved by people who support him. And then you have Floyd, who's through the promotions and everything is loud, boisterous, rude sometimes. But he's more respectful than McGregor. But people hate Mayweather. But can't tell you why. But McGregor, he can do no wrong. So what is it? Why would you root for that against the other guy? Well, he's a woman beater. I heard that. He abuses women. And this guy objectifies them. If that's your case, there's never been any physical evidence to show Floyd Mayweather done any of these things. You're mad because the accusations that came up. He went to jail for it before. Yeah, because they were out to get him for something else. And the crime that he went to jail for was the fact that he took a cell phone. And because the phone cost over $400, it becomes a felony theft. So, instead of doing any of these other things, they were just tired of Floyd Mayweather, period, and wanted to see him locked up. Now, you come to this situation here, on the other side of the glass. Conor McGregor may have or may not have hit a woman before. We don't even know, because it wouldn't have been reported back then when he did it. This guy just got here to stardom in like 2 years. He's had like 2 years of stardom. Before that, where's he been? Who is he? But I'm not going to take anything away from him. But the lines are clearly shown and visible to the public. He's white. He's black. We going for the white boy. We going for the black guy. All the tones that were said in the presser has led the people believe that Conor McGregor is indeed a racist. I believe he's like an accidental racist. I don't think he really knows sometimes what he's saying is racist, because that's probably how he was taught back home, and it is offensive. One thing he did stop doing, because they told him, is stop saying boy, and he did, and start saying son. because he realized this is offensive. Let me stop. You know, but calling people monkeys and stuff is a whole different meaning than what it meant here. But still, you don't say dancing monkeys. But the damage was done. Everybody black has already written a ticket on him. Floyd, you better whoop that racist mother. And he's getting filled with this all throughout his camp. People really don't like McGregor. Now he becomes the symbol for racism. Now he becomes the symbol for Trump. And they are putting everything on McGregor. I don't even know if he can't even vote. He's not even American. But yet they tie him to Trump. And Floyd has been the catalyst that all the brothers are riding behind to beat the heck out of McGregor. Man, I want Floyd to break his face, and we don't want a decision with him. We got to knock him out. Good, because all them racist white dudes, they over there with McGregor. So, what you did was build up a whole big racial, and you poke that with the stick. It's like poking a hornet nest with the stick. And you start seeing these little bees come out first. The little ones come out. Then everybody start attacking each other. And that's what we have. This fight is driven off the base of race. They tried to draw it back to, no, it's about this fighter versus this fighter, but no, it's become a fight of race. No matter how you do it, the outside world is going to put their spin on it to tell it, to make their story. They want their white guy to beat this obnoxious black guy who just flashes and flaunts money around, and it's just ridiculous. And the brothers want them to beat a white guy who they deemed as racist and rude and inappropriate, disrespected black women. All of these things they think he represents. Now, the fighters may not represent any of these opinions and status quos whatsoever about one person, about each other, going into the fight. But the outside world is going to make their fighter what their beliefs are and put their beliefs on the fighter. That's just how it is. That's how promotion works. They know it, and that's how they make their money. They're going to tell themselves in their brain, this is what this fighter is fighting for. When in actuality, Floyd's fighting to win, Conor McGregor's fighting to win. They both going to get their money, and everybody wins. So, that's it. Because in the end, it all comes out to a fight. You can't go in there angry at somebody and try to win. The one that keeps their composure wins. Floyd turns into that animal when it's time. And he's going to take it all out on McGregor. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Every minute. So, as the fight gets closer, and I start seeing him becoming more Floyd Mayweather in the gym, the more comfortable I'll feel about the fight. So, I just wanted to let that be known. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out of here. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to go see my movie reviews on Screen Fiend. That's 2 words. Screen and Fiend. When you figure out how to spell that, you'll find the YouTube page. Alright, I'm out. Thank you.